Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Carnivores Triplex, the speed patch version, or the speed patch release. So, we were on Rebirth Valley for the first time last episode, check that out, grind some points up. I want to see how we're exactly sitting for, like, points. I know we had tried going after the Sinosauruses, gotten our kind of chewed out a little bit before, but I'm kind of curious. I do have enough to try for the Alioramus. So I think I might do that to try to get a few more for the trophy room. These guys, yeah, aim for the chest, aim for the chest, aim for the spine. So it is nice to see that there is a little bit of information on where to try aiming for on these guys with their mortal zones. It actually is kind of nice to hide it in the description, because then it makes the player pay a little more attention than, oh, here's just a little mortal zone chart of where to hit. No, you actually have to read through, and that gives you a little bit more inside knowledge to it. But yeah. We should be set to try this, get a few of these trophies, and see how we do on Rebirth Valley. So everything's set, let's hop in and see how we do. Okay, so we're loaded in here now. We'll just take the shotgun out to be careful at first. Yeah, still something a little odd with the, like, foot... That was something interesting to start into with that ambient sound there. There's still something a little odd about the walking sound effect playing. I'm not sure what it is. Not sure if it's like doubled over on itself or what. But yeah, we'll see if we can take a few Alioramus down this episode. I think I've had better luck dealing with them than a lot of the other animals in the mod, actually. Like, the Sinosauruses, I think, have been the worst one to deal with. Oh. God, no hesitation on this guy. Okay, so the Alioramus will pick you up from very far off. I think this is with the max render range, and it popped into basically knowing where we were even before we saw it. Well, there's one snagged for the trophy room. We'll try to get one more, and then we'll probably just work on doing a bit of a point farm. Depending on how things go, and if I do get the points for it, I may end Carnivores Triplex this week. Just because the mod, we have kind of gone through a lot of its content that's currently out there. But that's also a little bit to be expected, because it is a beta of a mod, or it's still, again, work in progress. Now, oh, hang on. Right, that's one thing I need to always remember to do, is make sure... Oh, yeah, see, these guys... Okay, they go down, thankfully, pretty good if you just wait to blast them with the shotgun. You know what? Just in case I'm going to... Yeah, just do that so I can reload this while it's safe. You know, I kind of want to try for one more with how easily these two have gone down. Again, the mortal zone is right in their chest, so they are one of the easier ones to get. I think it's just their speed is a little intimidating compared to some of the other animals. I don't know if that was an Alioramus or that was something else that just called out. It might have just been ambient sound, actually. Yeah, I think it was just really well-timed ambient sound to play out that I thought was a reply from one. I'll stick around the water's edge just because it is kind of our safe territory right now. Snag that, and then we should actually be pretty close to being able to do the Labrosaurus with a bit of backup, too. I also want to see if I have the... Yeah, see, that's the one that keeps getting me off guard a little bit. I also want to see if I'll have the points to actually go after the Alioramus using the SPAS 12. Because that shotgun... Oh, yeah, there's another one. There we go. Okay. Yeah, with that, I am going to head out now. We got 3. Let's not be too greedy since this is just to secure the trophy room to show off. Okay, we are back in the hunt menu, and we're just a little bit shy from having the SPAS 12 ready. If I can turn the Tranks on and then go after them using all 3 weapons. Yeah, I'll go to Rebirth again, just because... Oh, the Alioramus is actually even further away. It's now 5:30. I still think we can probably reach it to have, like, the mod wrapped up this week. But it might take a little bit more to it. And if you ever have, like... You might have just heard it there. If any of the menus have, like, the weird timeout for the sound effects, just turn an option on and off and that'll fix it for you. But we'll hop in for a tranquilizer hunt now, try to get what we can, and then trophy room at the end of the episode. So everything's looking pretty good, and we'll hop into another hunt. Okay, so we're loaded in now. I thought I saw something coming in already. Maybe it was just my imagination. It might have been just my imagination, because if it was coming in, we probably already would have seen it. So I'm just going to work my way a bit south, try to be around the water again, because it does make for pretty good, Oh, there you are. Oh, actually, that one took a few shots, but thankfully, we got him down. I heard it coming in, I just thought he was actually up on top of this thing for... like him running in. I feel like the Alioramus might be a little too easy to pick you up with. Because it seems like they are detecting me even before I can see them in, like, max view distance. Oh, God, that ambient sound is going to get me every time. But so far, they are making for an easy and nice point farm once you've gotten them opened up with the shotgun available, too. I may even see. Maybe I'll try doing again. Just get 2 or 3, go cash the points in, then take the SPAS 12, and see how we do. Or how that one works. Because there's not too much I really have left to cover for the mod. We've seen Alioramus Swamp quite a bit. Rebirth Valley, we still have some areas to go to there, although I don't know if there's anything like really landmark-wise that stands out as unique yet. I feel like it's going to come from over there now that I just did that call. So let me just be ready for it. Like, it might sound being overly cautious, but with how these have been coming in, I feel like it's necessary to be like that. I should actually check in the menu and see what their best detection stat is. I think the Sinosaurus was actually smell, and sight was actually pretty low. The Alioramuses, maybe it's their hearing is super good. I have to be careful and just see if we can spot it. Oh, this might have been a bad idea, because now the hill's sloped. Whew. Okay, and you are the only one, right? Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to take those 2 and head back. That way we can squeeze in the SPAS hunt this episode as well. Because that should be more than enough points. Okay, we made it back into the menu, and if I turn off those... Yeah, there's the SPAS 12 and the over-under, actually. I can use both of those this hunt. So Labrasaurus, we have the base points for them, but I'm going to need to try to... Hang on. Huh. I guess the reason why... this is a little odd. Okay, so scent-wise, yeah, the Sinosaurus is very good at picking up by scent and hearing. The Alioramus is more so hearing, but the Labrasaurus seems to have a few less to it. But it looks like it is freaking massive if I compare it to, like, the sizing of the other ones. So maybe this one is meant to be like a big trophy, but he's not quite as fast or picks you up as easily as the others. But if you don't get the Mortal Zone, he's just a tank. Either way, though, we've got the Alioramus we'll go for. You can hear these beasts barking in the distance. Well, I don't think we've ever heard... We've had them reply, but I don't think I've heard them idle just with how well they picked us up for hearing us. Everything is looking pretty good, though, so let's hop in and try out the SPAS 12 shotgun. Okay, we're loaded in again, and ooh. Well, there's the SPAS 12. This is a... I feel like the crosshair is just there as, like, a playtest thing, because... Maybe it will keep, but I don't know. I just feel like, with the weapons, it is interesting they have their own unique reticles to them, like the SPAS 12 is a proper crosshair. The hunting rifle is just like a circle sight, or would that be more of a reflex sight? Kind of hard to say. But yeah, I do want to test this out and see how good it is. Oh. Actually, wow, I don't think he hadn't picked us up yet till I took the shot. Ooh, that feels good. Quick, powerful, decisive. Yeah, that's the SPAS 12. Okay. I wonder if I should turn the radar on. Maybe next hunt when I try to really farm points up, we'll turn the radar on and see how many of them we can take down with this. Okay, let me work my way... I'm going to work my way west, actually. I've been hanging around the water quite a bit, and I don't think I've gotten into the western half of the map all that much yet. And with the feel of this sucker, I think we're going to be able to handle the Alioramus super well. Yeah, I'll just be sure to bring this out every so often. Now, speaking of Alioramus. Oh, that was nice. Nice Mortal Zone shot right to the chest. God, when you land some of those shots, they feel so satisfying to get done right. Okay, yeah, probably nothing really up in this little area here, because it is just water. I don't know if that's another one, or that's just the one that we put down calling. Because it sounded like it came right from where... this guy was. Yeah, it sounds like it might be right from him here. The game does have some odd situations like that, where sometimes the tranked animals will call back. Oh. Actually, that's, I think, the first time I've seen a Spinosaurus just, like, out on the map without, like, being selected. Yeah, and it's pretty calm, so maybe we can just kind of... I would like to see how many SPAS 12 shots it takes to put him down, but if he's not actively aggressive, I kind of just want to leave him. Oh, I think he just actively... Yeah, he's... Fast 12, please. Fast 12, please. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, this Fast 12 has some power to her. Only like 2 or 3 shots from this, and that put it down. Well, along with the 1 hunting rifle shot, but still, you know what I mean. This thing's got some oomph to her. Okay, let's try for 1 more Alioramus, and then we'll see how we're doing point-wise. And also go in the trophy room to preview them. Just want to scan, because it sounded like it might be straight out this way. And maybe the calls aren't... Maybe that's how it's picking us up, because it does have the great hearing. Maybe it's associating that as soon as it hears the call, it, like, is super alert to if we're walking as well. I don't know for sure, but we'll see if we can get the Fast 12 to give us the hat trick of 3 of them. Or, well, technically only, I guess, 2, because the second Alioramus we hunted this episode... That one went down from the hunting rifle mortal zone. Okay, don't hear anything else, but that's not always a... That's not rarely a bad thing at times. And we are kind of in an odd area for if we do encounter things, because we got the big body of water right to our southwest. You know what? Time-wise, I'm going to end here just to save our points, and also so we can actually see the trophy room. Okay, we're back in the trophy room, and, well, there's our previous one that we've had for a while. And, oh, there's another one, and the last one... Alright. Oh, wait, we got 4? Did we get one on another hunt? I can't remember, because I thought we only... Or maybe we did take down 3. Okay, well, you're the one that we got quite a ways back, and you were a fairly sized one. Yeah, you were, 12.7. I think you're probably the junior, the smallest. 10.2, or 10.02. Oh, maybe you're the smallest. Okay, 8.18. Yeah, you're definitely our tiny trophy. And you are one of our mediums, so we'll get rid of you. And I think we can get rid of you. And that leaves us with the tallest and the smallest. Yes, you were 12.7, and you definitely do have quite some size on you. But with your mortal zone being the chest, that also gives us a big target if they get in close enough. It's more so, I think the little guys would be the more dangerous ones. Because they're smaller, that zone's a little harder to get a clean shot at. But they kind of remind me of the Majungatholus or the Stratosaurus, where you almost want them coming in, so that way you can just get low and shoot up into the chest more easily. I mean, they won't always give you that option, but that might be one of your strategies to take with it. And that is actually the roster for the most part done. There's only the last dinosaur to go after. But we'll tackle that not next episode, but Friday's episode. Just that way I can grind some more points up going after everything with a few hunts, build that up, and then we'll be properly ready to finish things off there. Thank you guys, though, for joining me on this episode of Carnivores Triplex. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. And until I see you in the next video, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.